Have you ever heard or thought of who was the greatest inventor? You might think that George Washington Carver, Elijah McCoy, or Lewis Latimer were the best inventors. You were probably right. But this inventor you might know is one of the most successful inventors in the world. And this person is Garrett A. Morgan. This inventor made the first traffic light on November 20th, 1923. And his first invention was the gas mask, which was made on October 13th, 1914. Both of these inventions were patented. For example, patenting means to have an invention licensed by the government. But the question is, what would Garrett Morgan do if he were here today? My story, early life. My full name is Garrett Augustus Morgan. I was born in Claysville, Kentucky. Raised by my father, Sidney Morgan, and my mother, Elizabeth Reed. I only have one brother named Frank Morgan. Frank and I built stuff when we were children. When I was 14, I moved to Cincinnati, Ohio in search of employment. I had a 6th grade education in Claysville from Brent School. I got married to a woman named Madge Nelson in 1896. We got divorced in 1898. Soon later, I got married to another woman named Mary Haskett. We had 3 children named John P. Morgan, Garrett A. Morgan Jr., and Cosmo H. Morgan. I eventually died of glaucoma on July 27, 1923. Achievements. Do you want to know about my greatest achievements? My greatest achievements. My greatest achievement was the gas mask. If I didn't make this gas mask, if I didn't make this gas mask, people wouldn't be successful in World War I. That's eventually what I made it. That's really what I made it for. I saved countless lives since World War I. But the best thing about my invention, the gas mask, was that I saved a man's life with the gas mask. But you want to hear something cool? My really first invention was the sewing machine. This is why I picked this great person. He really inspires me to be anything I want to be. He can inspire you too. So if anyone else tells you different, don't listen to them, because this is one of his best quotes. If you can't be the best, then why not try to be the best? This is why Garrett A. Morgan influenced the area of STEAM.